Hi, and welcome to a Richmond TV Sports presentation of Richmond Varsity Soccer. Your announcer tonight, Jason Robbins, and it is a beautiful night to be out here. It is a warm, it's a warm 68 degrees, bright and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. It is definitely a good night for soccer. So we're running a little late tonight. There was a middle school football game, and the Blue Devils won against the Chiefs at 27-7. Be the K-Pac Chiefs. So we're just going to get started right away. We'll take you to midfield. So tonight starting, we have for the Blue Devils, number 4, Brendan Kuntz. Number 8, Brad Trombley. Number 11, Matthew Schulster. Number 20, Jarrett Gill. Number 9, Brad Hack. Number 2, John Hildreth. Number 13, Brandon Van Gorp. We have number 10, Jake Van Scooter. Van Scooter. In goaltending tonight, we have Alan Chesniak. My apologies. And number 24, it looks like, Brandon Pirion. So we're waiting to get started here. It was a great middle school football game. Looked very aggressive, but no, that's what football is all about. So we're just waiting to get started here. For starters for Croswell-Lexington tonight, we have number 10. Well, we have number 0, Jarrett Brown at goaltending. We have number 7, Zach Washkev. Number 10, Chris Ward. Number 20, Christian Burke. Number 12, Kyle Fairley. Oh, we're going to get started now. I'll list them out. So we get down. Oh, nope. Reset the ball and start over again. Kicks it back to number 12, Brendan Jacques. Kicks it to to Jarrett Gill. Moves back to number 8, Brad Trombley. We're playing at midfield at the moment. Croslex headbutts it to get it back up the field, but Richmond keeps it in Croslex territory. And then Matthew Schulster brings it out. And we have, already a shot on goal by John Hildreth. And then Jarrett Brown kicks the ball out to about midfield. Brett Hack headbutts it to Hildreth. No, not Hildreth. Goalie had a hold of the ball, passed it up. Great defense by Richmond to keep the ball out of their territory. And Jared Brown gets it again. Kicks it out to about midfield. Richmond gets it back. Croslex takes it back, and it goes out of bounds on Croslex. Van Scooter brings it back in. passes it to Hack, but is intercepted by Headbutt. Keeping it in the air. And goes back down, back to midfield in Richmond territory. Croslex has it, but Jarrett Gill able to steal away from him. Schulster takes it, back to Hack, back to Schulster. And we have a penalty kick. Richmond places the ball. It's kicked. And heads right towards the goaltender. Brown has the ball at the moment. He kicks it out. Croslex gets it. It's brought back down by number 11, Schuster. Gill gets it. Passes it. Hack almost had it, but wasn't able to get a hold of it. So it's going to be a kick inside the goalie box. It's kicked. Picked up by Croslex, but a bad bounce goes back further into their territory. And Gill goes to the ground, gets back up right away. Kick back into Croslex territory. Hack trying to stay with him. And Scooter. Oh. And then Croslex able to get the ball back. Richmond kicks it down the field. It is picked up by Brown. Brown throws it to number 4, Cole Knapp. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds on Richmond. Croslex will bring it back in. Nope. It is Richmond's out. Oh, Richmond throws it back in. Right in front of Hack. Hack takes one to the head. It's picked up by Brown. Brown kicks it. Goes right to Richmond. It's headbutted down the field. Right in front of Gill. Gill takes a step back for a moment. Tries to get it out of that Croslex. Van Scooter goes out to try and get the ball away from number 12. Kyle Fraley. And it's out on Richmond. Van Scooter brings it back in. It's picked up by Croslex. And Scooter gets it back, though. And it goes back downfield, but Richmond able to stop any offensive play from happening. It's going to be brought back in by Croslex. Fraley gets it to Nick Barnhart. Richmond kicks it back. It goes back into Richmond territory. Richmond able to handle it, though. We had a little collision there. Van Scooter tries to head him off. Able to kick it out. Stops that play. Croslex throws it back in. Richmond trying to get the ball back from them. And a penalty on Croslex. And Scooter brings it back. And it's picked up by Brad Trombley, and it goes out of bounds. Croslex throws it back in. We've got an extra ball out in the field. Able to stop the play. Van Scooter out there. Chesniak grabs the ball. And he kicks it out. Goes out to about the 45, but able to take a good bounce for very far into Cross-Lex territory. Brown kicks it back to number 3, Nick Barnhart. Richmond able to get it back. And it goes to number 2, John Hildreth. Hildreth to Gill, but goes out of bounds. Gill brings it back in to Hack. Hack kicks it up. Able. Croswell-Lexington able to keep Richmond from getting any good opportunities. And we had another collision out in the field, and it's out of bounds on Richmond. So Croswell-Lexington brings it back in. Croswell-Lexington kicking it around. And number 12, Brandon Jacques brings it back, but intercepted by Croswell-Lexington. Gill able to get the ball away from him, maneuvering around them. Oh, almost. Brown with a great save. Brown kicks it out. Hack almost had it, and instead it goes to Brandon Jacques. 2 headbutts. Oh, we got a penalty on Croswell-Lexington. So it will be Richmond's penalty kick. Number 4. Brandon Kuntz. And it goes to number 11, but it goes to number 11, Matthew Schuster, but it is out. And it will be it looks like a penalty kick. It's kicked out. Croswell-Lexington able to pick it up. Another tumble. This penalty kick will be on Croswell-Lexington. Van Scooter will take the kick. Kicks it out. Croswell-Lexington picks it back up. And it's picked up by Brandon Kuntz. Gill took a nasty fall. Looks like he's going to be okay, though. He's limping a little. They're checking up on him.
Stop the clock.
And he gets a free kick. Kuntz will take the kick. Kuntz kicks it, and it's a goal. Is it? No, it is not a goal. Sorry, I got confused by all the cheering. So, Brown throws it out, kicks it out, and Richmond able to pick it back up, but eventually taken out of bounds. So Hack will throw it back in. It's kicked off of number 8, Brad Trombley. And it goes way over the goal post and out of bounds. It'll be kick from the goal area. To bring it back into play. And the kick will be number 8, Rin Militix. So it's picked up by Richmond, though. Hack able to give it a good bounce. Richmond able to get it back down the field. Some very good passing going on. We got Hack. Coming up. Oh. That was number 2, Hildreth. And it goes back. And out of bounds. Croslex throws it back in. Switching players. Very soft throw. And Richmond able to steal it. Hack all over out there. And then number Trombley able to, Trombley takes a nasty fall, and Croslex picks up the ball. Hack gets the ball back. Pass back to number 24. Brandon Pierone. And it goes out of bounds. It's brought back in and kicked down the field. Van Scooter kicking it back. Trying to keep this ball in Croslex area. A little battle for the ball there. Hack picks it up. Battling to get it downfield to number 4, Brandon Kuntz. Kuntz showing a little footwork. Kicks it, but knocks it right off Croslex. Number 4, Cole Knapp. Kick back down the field to Trombley. And Brown with the save. Tightening their laces. Or their shin pads. Brown throws it out. Back to number 4, Cole Knapp. Big hit in the field. And goes to number 11, Matthew Schulzer. And a bunch of blue jerseys over there. Gill trying to keep up, and he kicks it out. And it's passed to Hack. Hack gets it down the field, but there's a penalty on Croslex. So we will have a penalty kick. Very aggressive game over here. So Brandon Kuntz will be taking the kick. Being instructed to go down line a little bit. It's kicked. Hit off of hit off of number 25, Jeff Anecki of Croslex. We've got about 25 minutes left in the first half. The score is still 0-0. Although there have been a few good shots by Richmond. And Brandon Kuntz gets the ball, not able to put it in. Passes to Van Scooter. Back to Kuntz. Kuntz able to maneuver the ball away. Gill almost knocks it in, but Brown gets it. Gets a save. He's waiting for everyone to move back. He kicks it. A lot of hang time on that, but not much distance. And it goes out of bounds on Croslex. So Richmond will bring it back in. And will be brought back in by number 13, Brandon Van Gorp. Waiting for subs. Number 8, Brad Trombley comes out. And it goes back out of bounds on Croslex, so Brandon Kuntz will bring it back in. Gill has it. Gill loses it, but it is Connor Behem. And we're going back down the field to Richmond's side. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds on Croslex. Van Scooter will bring it back in. He passes it back to Connor Behem. Oh, big hit by Van Scooter. It'll definitely be a penalty kick on with Croswell-Lex. And it's kicked. Van Scooter headbutts it twice. Hack gets it. Goes down the field a little bit. Met up by Beam. And Kuntz, the only one out there, but is kicked by the goalie to get it away. Number 13, able to get it down, but not keeping it. And it is out on Croswell-Lex. Van Scooter will bring it back in. Passes it to Kuntz. Kuntz not able to get a hold of it, but Hack able to get it. Nice slide by Hack. It's kicked back down Richmond's side. And Richmond able to bring it back up, but not far enough. A battle at midfield currently. Or a penalty on the field. On Croswell-Lex, so Richmond will kick. Van Scooter will be the one kicking. Kicks it down the field. Only reaches Croswell-Lex, but goes out of bounds on Croswell-Lex. And be thrown back in and be taken by Croswell-Lex. And kicked down the field by number 12, Brandon Jacques. Gill will bring it back in. Throws it to Schuster. And to Jacques. That'll go out of bounds. Brought back in by Kuntz. Hack has the ball. Passes back to Kuntz. Kuntz kicks it, but not able to do anything with it. Gill grabs the ball. Goes downfield. And Brown gets it. Gill's had quite a few shots on goal tonight. He had one goal against Yale on Monday night. It was a really good game. Richmond won 2-0. So Croswell-Lex has it. And they got Richmond not able to pick it back up. Gill kicks it, but it goes very wide and out of bounds. It's kicked. Croswell-Lex able to keep a good handle on it. Richmond trying to keep it away, but Croswell-Lex able to shoot, but goes wide. So it'll be a corner kick on Croswell-Lex. Well, by Croswell-Lex. Number 8. Marine Militix. We doing the kick in the corner. And met by a huge mob in the middle. Van Scooter able to get it out of the way. Able to bring Croswell-Lex back a little bit. Croswell-Lex throws it back in. Hack has it, trying to kick it downfield. Kuntz coming back up a little bit, but Gill able to steal the ball away, but hit by number 20 on Croswell-Lex, and it goes out of bounds on Richmond. So Croswell-Lex will bring it back in, and Christian Burke will be the one doing the throwing. Burke throws it back in. And we got a penalty on the field on Richmond, so Croswell-Lex will kick. It will be kicked by number 8, Ryan Miletics. And Croswell-Lex has it as they're going up the field. But Richmond keeps on getting hold of it and able to thwart them. It gets kicked, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a kick in the goalie's box. And Croswell-Lex able to get it back down the field. It's passed to Hack. Hack doesn't pick it up, though. It's picked up by Pirion. It's kicked down the field. Hack gets it back, kicks it up to Kuntz. Nice pass. Kuntz shoots, but he shoots a little wide. It will be a kick from the goaltender's box to bring it back into play. It's kicked. Goes on field, but Hack able to headbutt it, and Kuntz able to shoot, but not able to score. It's kicked by Brown, downfield, but able to be kept in Croswell-Lex territory. And Brown gets it back. Brown kicks it. Some good hang time on there and some good distance. Van Scooter headbutts it up. Hack tries to pick it back up and try to bring it down. Doesn't work. Kuntz has it to BM. BM loses it, but picked back up by Hildreth. It goes out of bounds. Croswell-Lex brings it back in. They're able to get to the ground. Almost stolen by Richmond. Croswell-Lex takes it down the field, and it's kicked back to Szczesniak. And it's hit off of number 20, Christian Burke. Brought back in by Richmond. Gill has it. He's trying to maneuver. It's kicked back to Van Scoter. Let him regroup a little bit. But Croswell-Lex being very aggressive. And Scooter kicks it down the field. It's met by Croswell-Lex, and it goes out of bounds. So Richmond will be bringing it back in, and Van Scooter will be bringing it in for us. It's passed to Hack. Hack to Gill, but it goes out of bounds. It's time Croswell-Lex. Burke will bring it back in. Burke throws it. And it's picked up by Croswell-Lex, but kicked down the field. Van Scooter gets it, but it is brought back down to Richmond territory. And it's kicked out of, almost went out of bounds. But BM able to keep a hold of it. Kuntz gets it. And, kicks it. And goal! Goal by Brandon Kuntz. So it is now 1-0. 14:23 left to go in the first half. A lot of attempts by Richmond. Croswell-Lex just not able to get it back up the field, going the other way. So we have Hunter Rankin at center field, positioning the ball. And they kick it forward. Van Scooter going towards it. Kuntz just missed it. Hack picks it back up and gets it to go back down field. It's kicked up high. And Gill picks it back up. Trombley to Hack. Hack not able to get it anywhere. Is picked back up by Brown. Brown kicks it. And it's passed down by Richmond. Gill takes it. Trombley able to get a hold of it. He tries to pass it. And, wow, Burke takes it, but it was stolen by Van Scooter. Van Scooter grabs it. It slips. Van Scooter kicks it. Trying to get it to BM. And we have a penalty on Richmond. So it'll be Croslex kick. It'll go kick by Miletics. Van Scooter headbutts it. Van Gorp able to, gets it, knocks it out of bounds. So it will be number 10 for Croslex. Chris Ward bringing it back in. Burke has it. Burke kicks it down the field. Picked up. It was picked up by Jacques, but kicked down to the goalie, Chesniak. Chesniak kicks and sends the ball downfield. Kuntz kicks it back down. Bean and Hildreth trying to pick it back up. Hack gets it. Hack able to do some impressive footwork, but is not able to get it away from Croslex. Hack has it back. Passes it to Kuntz. Kuntz headbutts it to Hildreth. Hildreth knocks it back, but Brown almost lost the ball there, which could have costed Croslex another goal, but it didn't, and Brown kicks it back down the field. Hildreth kicks it back down. It's picked up by Miletics for Croslex, but Kuntz able to pull the ball away. Kuntz goes back, tries to regroup. Some fancy footwork there. And it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds on Croslex. So Kuntz will bring it back in for us. So, it's a beautiful night here. The sun's starting to set. Kuntz throws it back in. Picked up by Hack. Hack kicks over the goal. So it'll be brought back in by number 8, Miletics. And it's kicked. Goes down the field. Picked up by Richmond. Croslex gets it back, though, and they kick it out of bounds. So, number 5, Ben Cohan. Croslex gets it back, able to move it up, trying to move it upfield. But it goes out of bounds. Hack will bring it back in to Kuntz. Kuntz passes it to Trombley. Trombley not able to pick it back up, and Brown goes way out of the goal box. He is slow to get up. Looks like he's limping a little bit. He looks fine, though. Kicks it. Goes high to number 12, Kyle Fraley. And, penalty on Richmond, so Croslex will kick. Croslex kicks it down the field. Hack able to retrieve the ball and kick it back downfield. Picked up by Robert Trombley, but it goes out of bounds. Hack throws it. Hack gets it back, but there is a penalty on the field. So, ball's placed, and it's kicked to number 12, Kyle Fraley. To Burke. Burke inadvertently hits the Hack. Schuster gets it back, throws it downfield. We're out of bounds. Athletics goes back to kick it. He kicks it downfield. Number 12, Fraley. And Van Scooter gets it back. Back to Burke. And a little bit of a tussle there. Penalty on Croswell-Lex. So now Richmond will kick. Van Scooter will do the kicking. We've got about less than 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Van Scooter kicks it. Score is still 1-0. Richmond. Our Blue Devils are showing a great game tonight. So, but a penalty on Richmond, so Croslex will kick it. Athletics kicks it. It's picked up by number 11, Matthew Schuster. Fraley. Hack almost gets a hold of it. Jacques able to stop that play. And Fraley kicks it over the goal. So Chesniak will set the ball back up, and Van Scooter will kick it. A little over 6 minutes left in the game. Well, in the half. And Kuntz tries to get it, but hasn't been able to. It's kicked back, put down to Kuntz. Kuntz tries to get it in. Not a goal. Brown able to save that. Needs to fix his shin pads. A little slow to get out of the box. Kicks it high, but not very far. Picked up by Burke. Burke not able to control it. Kuntz wasn't able to get it back. We have number 3, Robert Trombley, running down. So Kuntz to Jacques. Jacques kicks it over the goal. Over the goal. So it will be out of bounds. Athletics will kick it back in. So just want to mention that last Friday, Blue Devils were in Armada, and they were able to come away with a win to 20-7. And that brings the Blue Devils record to 4-1. So hit by Burke, but brought back down the field. Kuntz has it. Passes it to Trombley. Trombley kicks it out. Be brought back in by Miletics. Pirion bringing it back in for us. So we have Trombley. Jacques able to kick it back, but not able to do anything with it. Trombley back out, but there is a penalty. Penalty on Richmond. Athletics will kick it back out. Van Scooter able to bring it back into Croswell-Lexington territory. No one able to keep it there, though. Van Gorp trying to match to Fairley. And Szczesniak able to save it twice. And they kick it behind the goal. Great defensive play by both Szczesniak. By Szczesniak, Van Gorp. So we've got less than 3 minutes left in the first half. So it'll be a corner kick by Fraley. Fraley kicks it in. Van Scooter able to kick it up the field. And it's lost. Croslex can't decide who wants to kick it. And Scooter gets a hold of it. And we'll get away from Croslex, but they just get it back. So Burke trying to dismantle that defense, but it's not working. And it goes out of bounds. And it'll be a corner kick. It'll be a corner kick by Croslex. Croslex kicks it back in. And goes out of. I believe it went out of bounds. Van Scooter sets it back up. Scooter kicks it down the field. Picked up by Schuster. But we have penalty on Richmond. Croslex will kick. Croslex kicks it down the field. And it is brought out of bounds on Croslex. So Richmond will kick from the goalie's box. There's less than a minute left in the first half. So Fraley will kick. Croslex desperately looking for a goal here going into halftime. And Scooter gets knocked down and goes out of bounds. Croslex tries to quickly get their corner kick set up. Brings it in. Headbutted off a few people. Croslex trying to keep it down in Richmond's side. Goes out of bounds on Richmond. Burke will bring it back in. Josh Keller will get the last touch of the half. So far it is Richmond Blue Devils 1, Croslex Pioneers 0. And we'll be back in a little bit, so stick around. It's Richmond TV Sports. I'm your host, Jason Robbins. So we just got 40 minutes put back on the clock. I'm Jason Robbins. I'm your host for tonight. This is Richmond TV Sports. Richmond TV Sports Soccer. Blue Devils versus Croslex. And we're getting underway now. Richmond able to get the ball back from Croswell-Lex, but goes out of bounds. Van Scooter will bring it back in for us. It's kicked by number 11, Schuster. Back to Van Scooter. And Scooter kicks it down. Almost picked off, but Croswell-Lex able to bring it back out. Scores 1-0. Richmond Blue Devils. And it was scored by Brandon Kuntz. And it was thrown back in by number 14, Logan Cunningham. But he stepped into bounds while he was throwing, and they called it back on him. And Scooter brings it back in. Hack gets the ball, but loses it. Number 8, Brad Trombley, able to get a hold of it. And it's knocked out of bounds. John Hildreth throwing it back in for us. Hack headbutts it, but goes. But it goes out, and it will be kicked by Miletics. Miletics kicks it down the field. Hack able to, trying to bring it down. It's picked up by number 11, Matthew Schuster. Schuster loses it. Croswell-Lex kicks it back down the field. And it's picked up by number 13, Brandon Van Gorp. But it goes out of, well, gets kicked back down the field into Richmond, in the Croswell-Lex territory. And a penalty on Richmond, so Croswell-Lex will bring it back in. Croswell-Lex kicks it, goes up the field, and it goes back out of bounds. And Scooter will be throwing it back in for us. He throws it, and it is met by number 8, Brad Trombley. Oh, no, that's Hack. That would be Brett Hack, and he's bringing it down the field. Picked up by number 2, John Hildreth. Kuntz has it, kicks it, but it goes out of bounds onto the track. Kuntz throws it back in. Intended target was Brad Trombley, but Hildreth able to keep a hold of it. Goes Kuntz pass to Schuster. Almost scored. Jarrett has the ball. Kicks it. And Croswell-Lex has it. Kicks it down the field, trying to get it into Richmond territory, but unsuccessful. But it was knocked out of bounds. Tossed back in. Picked up by Jeff Anecki. Anecki kicks it out of bounds again. And it will be thrown back in by number 2, John Hildreth. Or it will be thrown in by Van Scooter. And he passes it to... He throws it to Hack, but Hack was intercepted. But it goes out of bounds. Hildreth able to pick it back up. Hack able to get it. He shows some fancy footwork, get it out of there, but is picked back up by Croswell-Lex. And it goes out of bounds on Croswell-Lex. Hack will bring it back in. He throws it to Trombley. Trombley loses it and gets thrown back downfield. And it is picked up again by Van Gorp. Van Gorp trying to keep a hold of the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Gill throws it back in. It goes back out of bounds, and it is Richmond's ball. Van Scooter brings it back in. Kick by Trombley. Trombley sends it down, but Croslex picks it back up and hits it upfield. Kuntz able to keep it away from Croslex, trying to get something going, but it is kicked out of bounds. And Scooter will bring it back in for us. He throws it to Trombley, but not able to make it, and goes out of bounds on Croslex. Van Scooter throws it back in. Intended to Trombley, but Trombley, Van Scooter takes a nasty dive. And, we have a breakaway. That is number 12. That is number 12, Kyle Fraley, and it is saved by Szczesniak. Van Scooter is going to be kicking it back in for us. And it's headbutted off of number 25, Jeff Anecki. And it goes out of bounds. Kuntz throws it back in. Way far ahead. Trombley has it. Trying to get something going, but number 8, Ryan Miletics, able to thwart that. It goes for a corner kick. And number 2, John Hildreth, will be kicking it in for us. He kicks it. And Scooter out there. And it goes back out of bounds. Hildreth will bring it back in again for us. He throws it to number 24, Brandon Pirion, but is picked back up by Brown. Brown kicks it out. Hack able to get a hold of it. And pushing on Hack, so it will be a Richmond. It'll be on Richmond, so Croslex will kick it back in for us. And Richmond defense swarming around the ball, but they were able to kick it out of bounds. Number 4, Cole Knapp, will bring it back in for Croslex. Knapp gets it to Fairley. Miletics getting the kick. Goes high. Hack tries to pick it up, but not able to. Able to get it on a second time, but not able to do anything with it. And then Brown, we got a kick. Brown able to make the save. And he kicks it downfield. Hack trying to get the ball back. And goes to Van Gorp. Van Gorp to Pirion. Pirion kicks it, but it's picked back up by Croslex. Pirion and Van Scooter able to get it out. And Scooter headbutts it to get it to Hack. Hack able to stop the play, but now it's Trombley to Kuntz. Kuntz trying to get it up to Brad Trombley. Brad able to get a hold on it, but not able to do anything with it. So it will go out of bounds and will be kicked back in by Miletics. So just want to take a moment here to thank our crew tonight. We have with us on camera Erica Schaefer and also Matt Bowman. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. And it's kicked back out to Kuntz. Kuntz passes it to Hack. Hack gets it to Jaquez. Hildreth, sorry. And it's kicked over the goal. So it will be a kick from the goalie box by Miletics. Miletics kicks it. Passed all the way down the field, but Van Scooter able to pick it back up. And Croswell-Lex almost able to keep it, but then there's a trip on Croswell-Lex. He's slow to get up. That is... Got an injury on the field. Injury time out. Looks like he's having a hard time getting back up. That was a nasty dive. So, on other news, today, Richmond Blue Devils middle school football went up against K-Pac Chiefs. Oh, it looks like he's getting up off the field. That is number 11, Matthew Schuster. Not limping too bad. Hopefully he'll be back later. So, we have a penalty kick. And it almost goes down, but another penalty call on Richmond, so that goal will not count. So, they kick it downfield. Richmond able to pick it back up, but Croswell-Lex able to get it back. Keeps on going back and forth at midfield. It goes out of bounds. It will be brought back in by number 13, Brandon Van Gorp. Van Gorp to... Oh. Gets kicked back down the field. Van Scooter takes another nasty tumble, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Croswell-Lex ball. Brought back in by Miletics. And Van Scooter kicks it back down. Able to get to Gill. Gill thwarted. Van Scooter passes it to Gill. Gill trying to keep a hold on it. Pass to Gill. But Gill loses it, and it's recovered. Well, it's out on Croswell-Lex. Richmond throws it back in. And it's gone. It's like another penalty kick. No, it was out of bounds on Richmond. It'll be brought back in by Croswell-Lex. Croswell-Lex throws it in. It reaches Van Scooter. Van Scooter passes it down, but no one there. And Croswell-Lex gets it back down. There's a penalty called on them. And Scooter sets the ball. Kicks it down the field pretty far. Matt Hack out there trying to retrieve it, but it was intercepted by Croswell-Lex. Gill trying to keep it away. Trying to set something up, but doesn't work. Croswell-Lex able to take it down the field with Gill battling all the way. And it goes out of bounds. So, out of bounds. Kick back up to Brad Trombley. Trombley has it. Trombley trying to get it. We got another kid down. Croswell-Lex. We're going to have an injury timeout here. So he's rolling around there pretty good. So clock has stopped at 25:53 in the second half. He's not getting back up. So I'd like to take this opportunity once again thank Erica Schaefer and Matt Bowman for helping us out tonight. Both have been exchanging running camera and doing whatever needs to be done. So, oh, he's back up, and that is... I can't exactly... It looks like number 25, Jeff Anecki. Had a couple of good plays. He's limping pretty bad. So no penalty called, so it was just a mishap. Sad to see stuff like that happen. Let's hope he's okay and he can be back out in the field either later today or later in the game. Or he's played a really good game so far. Everybody has. It's been quite a nail biter. Croslex getting a few good shots in there. Fortunately for them, Richmond has been able to get one through. So back to the action now. And Brown gets the ball. He kicks it back down the field. And it goes out of bounds on Richmond. So number 14, Logan Cunningham, will bring it back in for Croslex. Passes it to number 4, Cole Knapp. Knapp kicks it down. Richmond trying to see if it'll go out of bounds. And it does. Knapp brings it back in. Pass to number 11, Hunter Rankin. Knapp kicks it. Goes to Van Scooter. Van Scooter kicks it down the field. Kuntz trying to make something happen. He gets a hold of it and kicks it just wide of the goal. So, Kuntz having a great game tonight. He has 1 goal, several shots on goal. So, we've got less than 25 minutes left in the first half. Well, in the second half. Kuntz headbutts it. Hack also. So does Burke. And it goes out of bounds. Hack will bring it back in. Passes it to Jacques. Jacques to Pirion. And now Kuntz has it, trying to kick it in. But Brown gets it. He misses. He lets go of the ball, but luckily for him, nothing happened. So, Croslex brings it back up the field. Trying to get something going within the next 20. Try and tie this game up. Hack tosses it out. It'll be brought back in by Logan Cunningham. Well, no. Sorry. Chris Ward brings it back in. Van Scooter grabs it. It went out of bounds, so he'll throw it back in for Richmond. Tosses it. Intended was number 5, Ben Cohan. Oh, Kuntz has it. Kicks it, but the Brown having a spectacular game tonight. He's able to save it. Kicks it down the field. And it's picked up by Richmond. Number 13 has it. Van Gorp. It goes out of bounds. Croswell-Lex will bring it back in. So it's brought back in, but Richmond able to get a hold on it. Croswell-Lex kicks it down the field towards Richmond's goal, but it goes out of bounds on Richmond. Croswell-Lex will throw it back in. That looks like Burke. Burke throws it back in, but Richmond able to toss it back a little bit. Get it out of bounds. Croswell-Lex throws it back in. Brett Hack able to get it away from Croswell-Lex. Get it up the field. Kuntz up there. He able to start to dribble the ball, but he takes a nasty tumble but gets right back up. Out. Hack brings it back in. Kuntz headbutts it, but it goes out of bounds. So Croswell-Lex will bring it back in. That'll be Miletics tossing it back in for Croswell-Lex. Throws it in. It's received by Washkevich. Hack has it. Cohan able to. Croswell-Lex has it. Going up the field. Met by Van Scooter and Van Gorp. It's knocked out. So it'll be a corner kick for Croswell-Lex. Yep, corner kick for Croswell-Lex. So we'll bring it back in here. Well, Croswell-Lex will bring it back in here. Croswell-Lex still has it, and it's out. So Croswell-Lex has it again. They toss it back in, and Miletics gets it, kicks it back down the field. In front. And empty goal net, but the defense able. Defense able to stop that, but. So it will be kicked by Van Scooter. Sorry about that. There's a fly in here. All right, and we're throwing it back in. It's met by Hack. Hack gets it down the field. He picks it back up, and it goes to number 11, Matthew Schuster, which he was out on an injury earlier, so it's great to see him back. And it's kicked down the field. Van Gorp able to get it. Van Scooter able to headbutt it, but not able to get down the field now. Richmond trying to start something. Hack able to get it. But he loses it to Croswell-Lex. Everyone shifting to go back down the other way. Number 24. Pirion able to kick it down the field. Trombley able to get a hold of it, but his pass was intercepted. It was intended for Pirion. So Hildreth will take the ball and throw it in to Hack. Hack will pass it to Trombley. but it is intercepted by Croswell-Lexington. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Richmond ball. Kuntz will throw it back in for us. Van Scooter throws it, is about to throw it back in for us. Waiting for everyone to get set. And Scooter throws it back in. He throws it, well, it's kicked back out of bounds. Croswell-Lexington throwing it back in. Van Scooter able to pick it back up. He kicks it to Chesniak. Chesniak kicks it out to number 13, Van Gorp. Van Gorp takes it up. Kicks it up to Kuntz. Kuntz able to get control of the ball. Kuntz trying to battle to get it through, but can't. But now he can. Kuntz almost able to get out, but not able to finish that play. Great job by Croswell-Lexington defense. Athletics kicks it out. Trombley able to pick it up. Cohan able to get it, but it goes out of bounds. Hildreth will throw it back in. Hildreth throws it to Trombley. No, Schuster. I'm sorry. Number 11 is Schuster. Schuster slides, trying to kick it out to get it to Cohen. But it goes out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for Richmond. Hildreth kicks it back in. And Kuntz trying to get it to the goal, but defense able to knock it away. So we're heading back upfield. Van Gorp able to kick it back down. And it's picked up by Schuster. Schuster kicks, and it's just wide. So that was a great play by Richmond, but not able to get it done. We got about 15 minutes left. It'll be a kick from the goalie's box. Athletics kicking it out. And Richmond able to get it back. Schuster to Cohen. Cohen tries to get it back. Hildreth gets it. Hildreth has it, and he passes it. Not able to get it anywhere, and it goes over the field goal post. So Croswell-Lexington will... Oh, it was out on Croswell-Lexington, so there will be a corner kick. Hildreth kicks it back in. Van Scooter trying to get to it. Kuntz all the way back, tries to pass it to Hildreth, but not able to get it. So now we will be getting a kick from the goalie box. Athletics kicks it down the field. Picked up by Gill. Cohen. Cohen has it. He kicks it, but it's kicked right into Brown's hands. Would have gone wide. Brown kicks it. And Gorp trying. Jaquez trying to get it back. Kuntz trying to get to it, but is kicked by Croswell-Lexington all the way down to Richmond territory. It's going toward Chesniak. Chesniak backing out, but it goes out of bounds. So we got another player down on the field. This one looks pretty bad. He's not getting up at all. So, Van Scooter having a great game tonight also. He's been more involved in the offense than Monday night. He is traditionally a defense player. Well, on defense. He is also one of the captains. He's a senior this year. So we got several seniors. Brett Hack, Nolan Holkey, and Joshua Vandenbush. So, looks like Fairley got knocked out pretty hard. He's back up, though, and he's walking off the field, but he's looking okay. That's good. We like to see that. We don't want to see anyone hurt around here. Croswell-Lex has put up a really good fight tonight. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get it done so far. We've got 13 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. Van Scooter will kick it. He just softly gives it a soft kick, trying to move it up the field in a different way. Kuntz trying to get to it before it goes out of bounds. Out of bounds on Richmond, so it will be Croswell-Lex ball. Miletix about to throw it back in. Miletix throws it in. Van Scooter headbutts it. Gets a lot of hang time on that. And penalty on Richmond. So Croswell-Lex will kick it from about the 40-yard line. Miletix kicks. Very accurate pass to Burke. Burke did not pick it up, but it was intended for Burke. Gill able to swipe it away. So it is out of bounds on Richmond. So Croswell-Lex will throw it back in. Everyone's getting set. It's tossed to number 3, Nick Barnhart. But it goes back out of bounds. Gill will toss it back in for us. So score is still 1-0. Blue Devils. And it's back in. Past Pirion. Jaquez, sorry. It's kicked down the field by Gill. So Gill able to break through, trying to get something going, but not able to. Stripped by Croswell-Lex. And he had a shot, but it goes wide. So it'll be brought back in and kick from goaltender's box. It's kicked down. Hildreth tries to get to it before it goes out of bounds, but not able to. So, battle, but Jaquez able to get it away and up the field. Trombley trying to get to it, but not able to, but it stays in. Nice kick by Gill. Oh, and Brown gets a hand on it, and it goes out of bounds. That looked like it was going in. Miletix will kick it back. We'll kick it downfield. Gill tries to do something, but not able to get anywhere. So Cohen has it, but he takes a nasty spill. And Croswell-Lex has it. They're currently getting it, dribbling it down the field. But it goes out of bounds. Croswell-Lex will throw it back in. It's number 3, Nick Barnhart. It's kicked down the field, but number 14 able to kick it to the other side of on the other side of the track. That would be Evan Quigley. And Quigley will be back on Friday for football. I haven't seen Quigley too much in this game. Oh, Gill has it. He's dribbling it down the field. Not able to go anywhere, but Hack able to get it out. Schuster trying to get to it. Brad Schrombly has it in front of him, trying to some fancy footwork, but still battling for it. Able to get it out, but went right towards Croswell-Lex defenseman Ryan Miletics. And Jacob Ryan has it, but it goes just wide. We have about a little over 8 minutes left in the second half on the game. It is still 1-0. Richmond Blue Devils. So it goes back out of bounds. Gill brings it back in. Passes it to Jacques. Jacques gives it back to Gill. Gill gives it to Cohen, but Cohen loses it, but Gill able to pick it back up. Cohen has it again. Gill trying to get it, strip it away, but not able to. And they're able to go half court. And now here's Hildreth. Hildreth passes it to Schuster. Schuster gets it out, but Brown has his hands on it. So he will kick it back down the field. Not as much hang time on that, but it reaches its intended target, which was Burke. And Gill battling down there to keep the ball in his possession. Some great footwork. Fortunately, it was eventually stripped by Croswell-Lex. And it goes out of bounds on Richmond, so Croswell-Lex will bring it back in. And even though Van Scooter able to kick it out, getting it to Schuster. Schuster kicks it down. Gill has it, but is stripped away by Croswell-Lex. Van Gort picks it back up, kicks it back down the field, but then we have a game of ping pong going on right now. So, and Scooter will bring it back in for us, for the Blue Devils. Pioneers kick it down the field, trying to get it back up so they can get something going. There is less than 6 minutes left in the game. It is still 1-0. So they kick it back down, but it goes out of bounds. Van Scooter will throw it back in. And it reaches number 10, Chris Ward, for the Pioneers. Schuster able to maneuver pretty well to get that ball away from Croswell-Lex. Van Scooter kicks it out, far out. Cohen trying to get a hold of it, but we have a flag on the play. So on Richmond, so Croswell-Lex will kick it out. And Scooter able to headbutt it, but 3 headbutts in a row. Trombley gets it. Cohen trying to get to the ball, but Brown passes it to Miletics kicks it down. It gets to Ward. Ward to Burke. Burke kicks it down. Miletics kicks it back down, back up the field. Van Scooter able to get a hold of it. He kicks it up. And it goes out of bounds. But it's on Croslex, so number 11, Matthew Schuster, will bring it back in for Richmond. A little over 4 minutes left. And he passes it to Trombley. Trombley kicks it out. So Croslex will bring it back in. Knapp passes it to Miletics. Miletics passes, but it doesn't reach his intended target, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be thrown back in by Knapp. Well, it goes back out of bounds, and it's thrown back in by Anecki, which is good to see him back in the game. So Necki throws it in. Well, is gonna throw it in. He throws it in, but it's met by number 24, Brandon Pirion. Anecki throws it back in. Washkevich. But Richmond able to get back a hold of it. But Ward able to kick it. But Chesniak catches it and will not be a goal. Throws it back, kicks it back down the field. Picked up by Croslex. Van Gorp trying to keep up with him. And superb defense keeps him out of the box. It's going to be a corner kick by Croslex. That'll be number 12, Kyle Fraley. Luckily, Richmond able to keep a hold on that, but it's kicked out of bounds again. This time it will be kicked by Van Scooter. So once again, we've got less than 2 minutes left. I'd like to thank our crew, Erica Schaefer and Matt Bowman. Thank you very much for helping out. Erica will be back with us on Friday night for football. So it's kicked down the field. It's picked up by Cohen, but stolen. It's kicked back down by Mildreth. Mildreth just jumping in and out of everything. Oh, Trombley. It's Robert Trombley. He takes a nasty spill. So, there's a penalty on Croslex, and Scooter will kick it. .1:15 left in the game. So, Croslex going to try and get something going here. Brown has it, kicks it. Tries to get it down the field, but met by its intended target. Number 14, Logan Cunningham. Richmond trying to battle to keep it up. Less than a minute to go in the game. It goes out of bounds. Croslex throws it back in. But it goes back out of bounds. It'll be thrown. Well, it was kicked. It's a penalty kick by Croslex. So Croslex able to keep a hold of it. Richmond just trying to keep it out of their zone with only less than 20 seconds left. Oh, Richmond trying to make an offensive play here. Trombley. Oh. It is shot by Hildreth. Sorry, it was shot by Brad Trombley. Trombley shot it over the goalpost, but that is the end of the game. Richmond Blue Devils 1. Croswell-Lexington Pioneers nothing. It was a great game. Heavy defense by both teams. Croswell-Lex did a good job. We have our 1 goal tonight, scored by Brandon Kuntz. So this is our final game of the season. We will be bringing girls soccer this spring. You just want to remind everyone that you can view all Richmond programming on richmondtv.org. And if you click on the Email Us link, if you leave your name and your contact information and you give a description of what program you want, we will get it to you as soon as possible. It is $10 for each copy. And this is Jason Robbins signing off. Have a nice night.